Hello, Missio family. Justin Barada here. I pray and hope you and your family are doing well. On behalf of the team and leadership at Missio, I again want to say we truly miss you. We are so looking forward to being together again, to sing together, to pray together, to listen to God's word together. We are so looking forward to that day. For those of you who have kids and Missio kids, we miss them too, seeing them run up and down the halls on Sunday morning. Please tell them we say hello and that we're praying for them as well. Although we're not able to be together due to social distancing, I hope the Lord would use this time to remind us who He is, that He is a God who is steady and unchanging, the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I also pray that the Lord, by His Spirit, would teach us to better love and serve those who are in our households during this time, and that through this, He would draw us closer to Himself. Just a few things I want to point out as you work your way through this week's devotional guide, whether you do that as a group or as an individual or as a family. Just take a moment and ask the Lord to focus your heart and mind on Him. That we wouldn't be distracted by today's to-do list or our worries, but that we would be able to focus on what He has for us during this time. Also, I would hope that we would not merely read those prayers and listen to those songs, but that we would pray those prayers and sing those songs too. This week's devotional guide, we start off by reading Isaiah 35, where we see God's promise that the ransom of the Lord will return. And then after the prayer of adoration, we look at Revelation 21. Revelation 21 discloses that God's plan to gloriously restore all things and all people to Himself will, in fact, prevail, despite the present plagues of sin and death. In this passage, we see the themes of a new creation, a new dwelling, a new existence, a certain future, and a gift received by faith. Church, I pray that you are encouraged by your time in God's Word. Just a reminder for those with kids to utilize our Gospel Project curriculum on our website. It is posted there with activity sheets and lesson guides. Today's lesson is Nehemiah and how God used him to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. For the prayer focus today, we are going to be praying for a church partner of ours right here in Syracuse, Casa de Paz. Casa de Paz is a church plant on the north side of Syracuse with a burden to reach a growing Latino population. We reached out to Pastor Alex Rivera and how we could be praying for our brothers and sisters there. He said, one, to give thanks for 5 people who have come to faith through their online Bible studies, that they would be established in the faith. Pray for those in their congregation who have lost their jobs and for financial challenges during this time, but to also pray for the believers there to have joy in the midst of this trial. Let us continue to pray for all those affected by COVID-19 in our community and around the world. One last thing I would like to share before this video ends, and that's just something that the Lord has been teaching me, which is a good and healthy anticipation for when we are able to gather and corporately worship as the people of God again. And in that this is only a glimpse of the longing I should always have as we wait for God to come and dwell with us again, and we will worship Him as the people of God in the new heaven and the new earth. Missio Church, I pray for that longing and anticipation to mark us as a people. I love and miss you all. I pray that you are doing well. God bless and take care.